Imagine walking through the bustling streets of ancient Rome, where the air is filled with the sounds of merchants hawking their wares and children laughing as they play. Among the crowd, women can be seen engaging in various activities. Some are weaving intricate textiles, others are tending to small shops, and a few are even participating in political discussions in the forum. This vibrant scene highlights the often overlooked roles of women in ancient civilizations, showcasing their contributions, challenges, and the evolving perceptions of their place in society. Before we move on, don't forget to subscribe and turn your notifications on. Women in ancient civilizations were not merely relegated to the background. They played crucial roles that shaped their communities and influenced the course of history. In Mesopotamia, for instance, women had legal rights that allowed them to own property, run businesses, and engage in commerce. The Code of Hammurabi, one of the earliest legal codes, recognized women's rights in various transactions, emphasizing their integral role in society. Wealthy women, such as those from merchant families, could even wield significant influence participating in trade and managing their family's assets. Meanwhile, in ancient Egypt, women enjoyed a status that was relatively progressive for the time. They could inherit property, initiate divorce, and hold jobs from priestesses to artisans. One notable figure is Hatshepsut, who rose to power as a pharaoh and ruled Egypt during the 15th century BCE. She not only expanded trade networks, but also commissioned impressive architectural projects, including her mortuary temple at Deir el-Bahari. Hatshepsut's reign serves as a powerful testament to the potential of women to rise to positions of authority and influence in ancient societies. The ancient Greeks, however, presented a contrasting narrative. While women in Sparta were granted more freedoms and responsibilities, often engaging in physical training and managing households, Athenian women were typically confined to the domestic sphere. They were expected to manage the home and raise children, with limited access to education and public life. Nevertheless, some women, such as the poet Sappho, found ways to leave a mark on history through their artistic and intellectual contributions. Sappho's work celebrated love and beauty, demonstrating that women could indeed make their voices heard, even within restrictive societal norms. In ancient China, Confucian ideals shaped the roles of women, often emphasizing obedience and subservience. However, historical records reveal that women could hold significant influence within their families and communities. The empresses and noblewomen of dynasties wielded power, often acting as advisors or regents during their sons' reigns. One prominent figure is Empress Wu Zetian, the only woman to officially rule as emperor in Chinese history. Her reign during the Tang dynasty saw significant cultural and political advancements, challenging the notion that women were incapable of leadership. Across various ancient civilizations, the roles of women were as diverse as the cultures themselves. In many societies, women were essential to the economy, working in agriculture, textile production, and trade. They also played critical roles in religious practices, serving as priestesses and holding positions of spiritual authority. Yet the recognition of their contributions often fluctuated, with periods of relative empowerment followed by regression. In conclusion, the story of women in ancient civilizations is rich and multifaceted. From legal rights in Mesopotamia to the influential reign of Hatshepsut in Egypt, women actively shaped their societies despite facing significant challenges. Their contributions, often obscured by historical narratives, deserve recognition and appreciation. By understanding their roles in the past, we gain insights into the ongoing struggles for gender equality and the resilience of women throughout history. As we reflect on these stories, we should honor the legacy of women who, against all odds, carved their place in the annals of history.